When you're blue and kinda lonely too, you'll find a smile will go a long, long way. Though you're down, don't sit around and frown. A little smile will go a long, long way. Never grieve, just try to make believe the sky is blue, although you know it's gray. Don't you pine, it's just a waste of time. You'll find a smile will go a long.
Jen's Great Escape. It's a fresh new edition. It's hot, hotter than the lid of a potbelly stove. Lid.
Potbelly stove.
I almost got to the belly before I did the lid.
It's hot, all right. It's a steamer.
Yeah, as we record this.
Fresh steamer.
Oh, they had the steam up the other day down the road a piss, as Salty would say.
The steam up.
I have no idea what the steam up is.
What do
They
you mean?
blow this like whistle, this train whistle, boop, boop, like,
Yeah.
and then they have all these like old cars show up. I'll show you when we hit the
Do
bricks.
they just, is it like roaches? They do the whistle and then they flock in? from
No, I have no
it?
idea
See,
what
that's
it is.
kind of weird.
It just says steam up. They do it once a year.
Steam up.
Yeah, and then blow a whistle. Beep, beep, or steam whistle. And I don't know.
I'll tell you what's not steaming up.
What?
The stock market.
No.
I know, and I'm only
lot of
saying
reasons
that
for it.
By the time this drops, hopefully it will recover. But Ron has a back problem. My pal. Oops.
And that don't help it.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Actually,
I was
it's my
trying to be
it's-
kind.
Actually, it's my lower back,
So-
which will forbid me from playing the accordion today to close out the show, which we've done every time. 105 episodes with the accordion.
Really?
But yeah, we're going to miss this one.
Aw.
Going to miss this one because I can't pick it up.
Can
It's
we
too
hum?
heavy. Yeah, if we want to do a Lady of Spain, we can hum that. As a Woonsocket resident, let me start off with this. What
Yeah.
the hell is going on in Woonsocket? The
Look.
city council votes to oust their mayor,
Mm.
but she's running unopposed November the 8th. So basically it guarantees that she's going to be back in office. So exactly what did they accomplish?
I don't, I talked to a political insider, and that's right. And this particular individual, I asked two questions because you texted me. One, why? What
Why?
the hell is the purpose?
What the hell is
and
it?
What the hell is it? And then the second question I asked was, is it, symbolic that the city council, because they're up for election too, they could.
Oh, and you bet you bottom dollar she's going to be out there at Autumn Fest railing to make sure they don't get back in office.
Well, so they could be gone, and so maybe this gaggle of city, politicians decided that we're just going to make a statement if we don't make. I don't know. I really don't know. They're going to send her home, and does she get paid during that?
That's a very good
Is
question.
it a
I
paid
doubt
vacation?
it. I doubt if she's going to get
Who's
paid.
pulling the strings? The city council?
Yeah.
Because then they get to make all kinds of stuff happen before she comes back.
Well, that's their argument.
Maybe.
That's their argument that she superseded her powers, right? City Council President Daniel, is it Gendron?
Yes.
All right, he's going to serve as the interim mayor. He abstained, by the way, from voting because it said it was a conflict of interest, which I agree with, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
But here's something I don't get. The complaint was filed by Councilwoman Denise Sierra,
she's on her way out.
alleging that Baldelli had repeatedly overstepped her authority.
Yes.
Now, this Sierra woman, she abstained from voting, too. She starts the ball rolling on this crap, and then she does a Pontius Pilate on
Well,
it.
she has to, really, because
No, she doesn't.
Yes, because
She's still a sitting council person.
Yes, but it's like judges. If she has any sort of connection to the issue at hand, whether it be emotional or she's the one that filed the complaint, so she
Gutless.
really shouldn't vote on it because we know it's not going to be an unbiased,
Well,
kind
on
of-
this we disagree. On this we completely disagree. I understand
Really?
Yes, I understand Gendron, but whatever her name is, Sierra,
maybe
ain't
she
got no
can't.
sack.
Yeah, no, maybe she can't by
Sure she can.
by law. Maybe she's not supposed to.
No, it says right here she abstained. By choice, she chose not to vote.
Okay, well,
So anyway,
anyway.
Woonsocket, the city
What
on
do
the
I
move.
know?
City on the
Yeah.
move. But I'll say this.
Yeah?
As we record this, the forecast looks like they're going to have a bitchin' weekend weather-wise for Autumn Fest,
Well,
which is
really?
great. Which is great.
Wait, it's not this weekend.
Sure it is.
No.
Sure. Columbus Day is Monday as we record
Well,
this.
listen, here's what happens
Vote
when
for
you
Pedro.
Yeah, when you get sick. I was sick literally for about 2.5 weeks.
You
and
lose
for,
track of time.
For a whole week I slept. I
Sure.
thought Autumn Fest and all of that What did you say? Columbus Day? Because isn't it different now? It's Fall Harvest
Oh,
Day.
please.
Wasn't
Indigenous
it
Peoples
Indigenous
Day. Get the
Peoples
hell
Day?
out of here. You know, Brown University insists that it's Indigenous People Day instead of Columbus Day, yet
They
the
still
Brown
have Brown.
Brown
That's their name.
University, not wait a minute, listen, Brown University in their library has some original Columbus maps. All right,
Yeah,
so that's
well,
okay to have.
listen.
But look,
What-
schmuck.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, does anything make sense anymore?
No, absolutely nothing makes sense,
Nothing.
including this,
Nothing makes
including this
sense.
podcast.
Yeah,
So,
wow, I know. This is Nana. Well, anyway, Autumn Fest. That's good. Are they
Isn't
going to
it?
have the stage? The
I don't
Carolyn
know.
Dutra dances?
you're much tighter to the doings in Woonsocket
No,
than
I
I am.
used to go down with Zip the Clown. He had his own trailer, and he would drink. I think he passed. I'm not sure, but it just said all
God
the
rest.
sign said was Zip the Clown.
Zip the Clown.
Zip the Clown.
You
And
think
when
he passed?
I think so. When you would stroll by him, it just was like whiskey.
So it's like Chuckles the Clown
Poor
and Mary
guy.
Tyler Moore show. When Chuckles passed, they had the funeral and somebody did the eulogy. A little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down the pants.
Yeah.
One of the funniest
Well,
episodes
if
ever.
Zip has passed, this was quite some time ago. But you got to go for the dynamites and the fried dough.
That's right.
And Big Nazo usually shows up at some point.
So Patty's going with her best friend
Oh,
because
excellent.
she's a Woonsocket child. She's a Woonsocket child. So we have some shortages here that we might want to talk about.
Again,
And
all right.
brace
Baby
yourself.
formula, toilet paper, cream cheese.
Kotex.
Kotex. You're right. He
Yep.
remembers that. I forgot that.
Kotex.
Kotex. Yeah,
So
that's a biggie.
get ready as you watch your 401k just become in halfsies or thirds.
When you don't have one, you don't want worry about
Well, that's true.
Just
But
saying.
you should have one. Christmas tree prices going to go up this year.
Oh, yeah.
Look, shocking. We actually went the artificial route 2 years ago. We've always had a live tree, but we went artificial two
Those are
years
about
back.
$400 or $500 now.
Oh,
At Lowe's?
I think we paid like $600 for
Yeah,
ours.
I was in Lowe's yesterday.
Yeah, me
and
too.
We were texting.
Yeah.
And I had to go get
Christmas
something
crap's
for
out.
a blind. Yeah, it's all out. I had so much fun perusing. Ooh, again, this Stop Stopper, perusing through the aisles.
On Route 2, the Lowe's on Route 2 has 4 full aisles of Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
exactly.
we were there
right
yesterday.
next to the bed bug stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Did
We were
you
there
see that?
yesterday, and we
Yeah.
just said, let's take a tour. Come for a
Come
tour.
for a tour.
Let's
A
take
tour.
a tour of all of the stuff for Christmas. See if we can get ourselves in the mood. Nah, we're not ready yet. Turkey prices soar ahead of the holidays. So, skinless turkey breast, a shocking $6.70 a pound. But who buys turkey breasts, like cold cuts? Who buys that for Thanksgiving? Unless you unless you want to cut to the quick.
You want to know what's
You get the
really
big
sad?
bird.
I drove by a fresh turkey farm the other day. Yeah, and all of these big, beautiful,
I know.
white little,
Yep.
well,
They're
fat
gonna get the
turkeys. They're
haircut.
all running around. And,
They don't know what's coming.
I know. I was with a friend of mine. I said, take a look now because Morte.
But don't
As
look
you
up.
like to say in a month.
Don't look up when it's raining.
He
With
used
your
to
mouth
say this
open.
to me.
Morte.
Well, hey, Brian, it's raining.
Another
Look
thing we
up.
might keep our eye on. I think we talked about this last podcast or on our radio program, which you can hear every Friday from 2 to 4 on 1540 WADK. That's up. And stream it, by the way, WADK.com. That's the easiest way to get it crystal clear.
Absolutely.
And that's Fridays 2 till 4. Thank you, by the way, before we continue, to O'Hara Senior Care Services. You can reach out to Brenda Lee O'Hara to customize your needs for an elderly loved one who wants to stay at home and maintain their independence. 401-345-1811. Thanks to Greg's Restaurants and Pubs. Got that great new fall menu out there in Providence, East Providence, Warwick, and North Kingstown. And you can check them out online, all their great fare at gregsusa.com, and also thanks to Operation Stand Down Rhode Island.
Yes, without a doubt. This is one of the best organizations that I've come across in terms of needs. If you have any, if you're a veteran or active duty right now. Rhode Island's primary nonprofit for vets is Operation Stand Down. If you guys need help with, ladies, with housing, employment, basic needs, VA disability benefits, give them a shout because they really help turn my life around. All you need to do is log on to osdri.org for more info.
We talked about this last podcast, I think, and I think we talked about it on the radio, but again, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry
Could
about
be
it.
a cranberry shortage.
No one remembers.
Cranberry shortage. We're talking the fresh stuff, not that jellied stuff. I don't mind the jellied stuff. A lot of people look at it and cringe.
I don't like cranberry.
I like it once a year.
I don't
That's
like
it.
that at all.
And then when you have Thanksgiving on a roll, leftovers, you got the turkey, stuffing, and then cranberry on bread. Oh, Nice.
Maybe I should reconsider
You
that.
should. Paint at the pump coming our way
Ooh.
because our good pals at OPEC.
Hold up. Why are we going to have cranberry shortage? You didn't even mention why.
Because of the
Is it because of the we didn't have a lot of rain this summer?
well, hang on.
Because
I already
the
lost
reason
the damn
why
story.
I ask is because I used to go. I lived on
I
the
got
Cape
it.
for many years, and so I used to go skating. I used to play ice hockey, and I still have my skates, and I used to go skating on the cranberry bogs.
Mm-hmm. That's right, on
I don't know
cranberry.
if you're supposed to, but I did.
Cranberry colored ice. Cranberries grow in flood fields. They're very delicate. Too much rain creates fungus. Not enough rain means they do not grow.
Okay.
So
Well,
there's
it's
your
legit
answer
then.
there. Yep. Our good
See,
pals
it's
at
legit.
OPEC.
Unlike these guys.
Our good pals at OPEC, who Joe Biden went to see in Saudi Arabia
give me a
and
fist
did
bump.
this.
No,
and
no,
did
he
this.
did a fist bump
Oh,
there.
that's right.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did this
right.
on the stage.
So that really worked out well
Yeah,
because they've decided to pair up with Russia
Russia.
and cut our oil production, their oil production, and what they supply to us by anywhere between 500,000 and 2 million gallons a day. A day.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Just buy an electric car. They're really affordable.
No, you want to know what's in the news?
Jesus.
Speaking of
Good
electric
almighty.
cars in Florida, where hurricane, yes, they're bursting into flames, the
blowing up.
batteries, because they were flooded because of the rain.
Right.
So this, look, you can get rid of fossil fuel responsibly, and you can ease yourself off and go, but you need fossil fuel to get to
Exactly.
all of the ways that you're going to get rid of it.
There's
you
a
know?
bridge. There's
Yes,
a bridge.
that's right.
You can't
And
just
so-
go, you know, you
just
can't do
screw
it.
you and get an electric
Right,
car
right.
because the batteries come from China. There's
Yep.
no way to environmentally,
Nope.
responsibly get rid of the batteries.
Very
when
few
they're-
places to plug them in.
Yeah, not a lot of places to plug them in, and they burst into flames literally because they're. If you live in Florida or Mississippi or some of these places where in the summer it's just you run New Orleans, you run the risk
Yep. Definitely run
of
the risk.
big issues with those things. Bad. Anyway.
You know what? Just vote for Pedro. Everything will be fine if you
Well,
vote for Pedro.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother thing. Biden evidently is really, well, I don't know. The other day he was caught on the hot mic saying never a beep with a Biden.
Right.
But
F-bomb.
Yeah, he dropped the F burger. But
Yep.
I mean, he's really concerned about the midterms and the gas prices. I don't know. I mean,
He
people,
ought to be.
Well,
It's going to be back to $5 before you know it.
I think he should be more concerned that people. The number 2 issue, it's economy, inflation, and then crime. And he still has a lot of folks in his
Where's
party.
abortion fit in there?
5. Number 5.
You think so?
No, it is. There was a poll out the
All
other
right.
day. It's the 5th. It's down on the left. But the point is that people in his party are still saying defund the police, and crime is number 2.
I know.
So I
But
don't know.
but
just
several of them are coming forward
maybe you
saying
should tone it down.
several of them are coming forward saying, well, specifically defund. No,
Specifically.
not that I meant defund, meaning taking the money away. Yes, you did. That's what you meant.
What did you mean, then?
They're saying, just reevaluate how we spend the money within our
That's
police
not what
departments.
defund
That's
means.
not what they said. They said defund. That means take money away.
Yeah, that means defund.
Jesus, they just think we're so
Defund.
goddamn stupid.
Ronald.
Leo
Leo.
Saint Pierre.
St.
That's what my
Pierre.
parents always used to do when
Ah.
they were pissed off.
Lots of other swear
Hey,
words.
here's one for you.
Yeah.
What could go wrong with this? Self-serve beer is going to be available at Gillette Stadium.
Ooh.
Foxborough Board of Selectmen, in a very wise move, tongue-in-cheek, has amended the stadium's liquor license to allow for a service on a trial basis. Customers will insert a credit card, place a cup under the tap, and choose from one of 4 options. You can only get 2 cups at a time. Attendants will check for a valid ID and whether or not you're bombed. So the goal is to
Well,
limit
they'll cut it
overcrowding.
off, though, just like gas, so they can't keep going with their thermoses
Right,
and their
right.
So that's a pretty good idea.
That is going to be a total disaster.
Why?
Because people are going to get cocked.
They always
Cocked.
do.
Yeah, they already do.
Well, everybody's stoned.
So put that, that's true. They're all smoking weed.
They're all smoking
And
weed.
lastly, before we turn to Jen's news,
Yes.
this gentleman, did you see this? Corey Humans, lucky SOB, that caught Aaron Judge's 60-second home run ball.
Oh.
He says he still hasn't made up his mind what the future of the sports collectible will be. Are you kidding me? Everybody in that outfield had already determined, if I catch it, I know what I'm going to
What
do
are
with
his
it.
options?
Sell it.
Well, outside of that, what is he contemplating?
He's full of crap. Is
That
what
he's
he,
going to give it back to Aaron
He's
Judge?
not that. Would
Judge.
you do that? No.
Well, I don't. If he asked me and then gave me some money, I might.
Here you
I
go.
mean, honestly.
Currently, the highest known offer for the ball has come from J.P. Cohen of Memory Lane Incorporated, memorabilia place. Cohen, he's ready to pony up right now, $2 million for the ball.
Wow.
Yeomans has yet to reply. $2 million?
I wouldn't. That's lowballing. 'Cause
No,
he
it's
knows,
not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'll tell you why it's not
Nah,
lowballing.
nah.
It's not lowballing because the highest price ever paid for a baseball, it was Barry Bonds, his 73rd, as he juiced his 73rd home run, $3 million.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
wouldn't you take the $2 million and just
No,
live?
I'd sit on this ball.
All
I'd
right.
put it in the safety deposit box somewhere,
All right,
and I'd have big thugs surrounding it all the time.
like this.
Yeah.
All right, now we
stand there.
turn to America's favorite segment.
America's favorite
certainly.
segment.
At least it's non-Oz.
It is. It is.
It's Jen's News.
You know, well, somebody sent me an email once and said, "Hey, that's America's favorite segment."
Oh,
Jen."
really?
So then I just started saying that. But I wanted to give my friend Reese Hopkins some love because I listened to his show. He and I worked together at RKO in Boston. You know, he was on the radio at different times
Name
and did
dropping.
different things. And well, yeah, I mean, he's a great talent. And sometimes he
As
fills
are
in
we.
at WTIC. What?
As are we.
Well, I think so.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. And he also, you can find him on Facebook, Reese on the Radio. He does nightly shows. So I just want to
Has
say,
he bothered to plug us?
I don't know.
That'd be kind of nice.
I didn't ask him to though.
Well, you should.
But I just want to give him some love because you know what? He's a black guy and he has balls. And so what I mean by that is he doesn't have a beehive mentality. He just if he sees an issue and it's conservative nature and that's how he believes. Yes, if he sees an issue and he's leaning left, he says it. He's not confined to what everybody else
What a
wants
guy.
him to think.
That's good.
In these times, I'll give him that.
All right.
Seriously, because
Testicular fortitude.
yeah, look at what's happening to Kanye West right now for wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt.
He's a brouillon.
Well, no, he basically said the same thing. I'm not going to let people tell me what to think.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
So
I know
Reese-
2 companies he's not working for then.
Oh, yeah, I know. All right, so in Jen's News this week, let's start out with the best candy to buy for Halloween.
Ooh, yes.
According to experts, I don't know. So we tell you, 97% of Americans plan to hand out chocolate or candy to trick-or-treaters this Halloween, but kids can be picky.
Yeah, they can be.
You know what?
Not here.
Yeah, I know. Why?
Put the lights out.
Shuts the lights. Everything is dark.
Wait a
around
minute.
here.
Is it
That's
Halloween yet? Here we go. All
Yeah,
right.
I know it's awful.
There we go. All right.
Okay, but kids can be picky, so choosing the right treats to give out is really important.
Little
so,
bastards.
a study finds that the experts are saying these are the best candies to give out. Okay.
All right, I'm listening.
All right. Candies made the list include Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm not a huge Reese's.
I'm thumbs up on
If-
that, but I'm not. That's not my number one.
If they're not fresh, they taste like
Poop.
bubble gum. I don't know.
Bubble gum.
Yeah, Twix.
No.
So that's Sour Patch Kids,
Oh,
Snickers, and what it says there's 10, but there's only 5 here. Did you forget a page?
no,
And
they did.
Starburst.
They did.
Oh,
Starbursts.
Starburst.
So what's your favorite?
What is my favorite? Just the solid Hershey's
Kisses?
little. Okay, well the little
Hey,
bars. You know the tiny. They were.
Oh, yeah,
they were
yeah,
the
yeah.
Single, but now they got a lot smaller.
Oh, everything's smaller.
So I like
Everything's
to
smaller.
put. I like to have that when I'm
Hazel.
having hot chocolate. Sometimes I throw it in.
Put it in a little, make an extra
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Butterfinger.
Oh, that is really.
I
good.
love Butterfingers.
Okay, so William Shatner, one of my faves. By the way, I emailed him and asked him if he would come on Ron and Jen's Great Escape radio program.
And what do you say?
Well, I haven't heard
Crickets.
back yet. Yeah, I have yet to get. That was about 7 weeks ago. So
He-
anyway.
That talk about boldly going where no man's gone before.
Well, William Shatner, though, listen to this, so sad. He says that going to space left him with a feeling of grief.
Grief.
Yeah. He reveals in his new book, Boldly Go, Reflections on Life of Awe and Wonder, that going to space on a Blue Origin flight last year left him with a strong feeling of grief. He says that the contrast between the vicious coldness of space and the warm nurturing of Earth below filled me with overwhelming sadness. I don't get that because he's not stuck in space.
The philosophical
yeah.
William
The
Shatner.
profundity of Captain Kirk.
If you ever want a really good laugh, just go on YouTube and search for his when he sings his album. He's had like 3 or 4 different albums in his lifetime, and he's just so bad. He's worse than when he was in Star Trek talking about eating the scenery.
Hold on. Is he worse than William Hung?
Oh no, I mean carrying a tune, but he doesn't sing. He just kind of talks. He talks the lyrics,
Yes.
but over the top.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Doesn't he
I
do
like
a David Bowie song?
Yes, he does.
I think.
I
think-
like William Shatner
Yeah, I
only
think-
because he never takes himself too seriously.
Yeah, he says every day we are confronted with the knowledge of further destruction of Earth
That's
at our
true.
hands. Yeah, well, that's a whole.
Well, he can say whatever he wants.
we
What's he
wanna
like,
talk radio-
98?
we'd be talking about nuclear annihilation.
Yes,
today.
we would today.
Yeah, my God. The extinction of animal species, of this and that, things that took 5 billion years to evolve. Anyway, he's sad.
Well, brighten up, Bill.
Yeah.
You
really?
know,
This is why he needs to come on, Ron and
we've
Jen's
all
Great
got our
Escape.
problems. I don't need to share yours with Jen and the rest of the people.
I mean, a
10
lot of
people who
people
watch
have-
this thing.
Yeah, no,
I'm kidding.
11.
11, that's right.
11.
My last count.
Hey, well,
Ran out of fingers. That's
this
the
is
problem.
what we need to tell William. Decorating for fall can make you happy.
That's right. Brighten up.
Brighten up. You're not imagining it.
See, look.
All right.
Look at this.
Doctor, that's right. Dr. Elena Della Cava, a psychiatrist at New York's Weill Cornell Medicine and New York's Presbyterian Hospital, breaks it down for us. For starters, orange is a color that makes you feel joyous.
See?
Ditto for yellow, which is actually what I have under Reese's t-shirt here. Yes, and carrying on traditions give us stable ground in a scary world. And another reason you're happier is a surprising one. Decorating our home makes us love it more and celebrate it. Break out the decorations and enjoy.
See, I got this guy. Doesn't he look like he's taking a dump?
He looks like a stooge.
What doesn't he look like he's taking a dump? He's
Well,
like,
I didn't.
He's pinching one
No,
off.
I didn't. No, I didn't think that.
All right. Anyway,
I just thought he looked
love
like
that
one
guy.
of the stooges.
I love that guy. I've had that thing for a long
Now
time.
this is the pumpkin who's dropping a deuce.
Drop a deuce.
Drop a
All
deuce.
right.
So anyway, that's that. But I'll tell you this. on
Decorate. Let's
August
go.
15th, I decorated my bathroom. I have my Snoopy shower curtain and my Snoopy toilet mat and
Beautiful.
little mat for the sink.
Beautiful. Well, we'll be busting out the Christmas stuff as we move forward in
November
Jen's
1st.
Ron and Jen's Great Escape, and we'll start busting out the Christmas stuff. November the 1st, we'll start
That's it.
decorating.
We have and the tree of
Tree of Brilliance.
The tree of brilliance.
You know who might be up the top of that tree by then? Ashley Kalis. Oh, the Fleming poll came out the other day. She's down double digits.
You know, but I don't trust polls anymore.
Nah, I don't either.
I honestly, I'll just wait to see what happens.
Yep.
It's like listen. I love sports talk, but
No, I don't anymore.
You know, yeah, all the guys
I like
and
Gresham.
gals. It's just, I love Gresh. But everybody's that pontificating about this could happen and this could. Yet nobody last week thought that the third string quarterback would show up.
I want a Zappy T-shirt.
And that we actually almost pulled out a win. So I'm just saying, I'll just wait till Sunday and watch what happens on the field.
I think they signed Uncle Rico as the backup from Napoleon Dynamite. I'm not too sure. if Uncle Rico has inked the contract.
At least they didn't call Cam Newton.
No. And you know what? Whatever you do, and again, this is going to drop after the Patriots lose to the Lions.
They're going to win.
Yeah, they should,
They're
because the
1-3.
Lions suck. The Lions
We're
suck.
going to go 2-3.
The Lions just flat out suck.
We're gonna crush them.
And you know that kid Zappy? I thought he played pretty well.
So do I. I do.
I'm a Zappy fan.
So am I.
All right.
Tremendous poise. He got in there.
Tremendous poise.
Yeah, I mean, imagine
he's probably crapping himself.
you're riding the pine and you're texting
Right.
your Domino's
Right.
pizza
Right.
order,
Exactly.
and all of a sudden you get hey, you got to go in
You got
now.
to go in because superstar Brian Hoyer. Ba-dong, ba-dong, ba-dong. You know what? I felt bad for Hoyer before we wrap it up. I'll tell you why I felt really badly for Hoyer, because all the controversy about the concussion protocol. All they're talking about is Tua and like 3 other quarterbacks who suffered concussions. They didn't put Hoyer in there. The poor guy, his head was bouncing all over the place. He's got a concussion, and they don't even give him credit for it.
Yeah, I don't know. The Tua situation, though.
That's terrible.
What do you call that?
That's terrible.
Oh, I can't think of
With
that.
where the hands were
When
up
the
like that.
hands
Yeah.
were up,
Yeah.
and I mean that, and
Right.
so
You
I
texted
just
me about that. Yeah.
yikes.
All right, before we wrap it up, and you're going to wrap it up with your final story.
am?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not putting on the accordion today because my back is thrown out, and the thing weighs a ton, and I just can't do it. So no Lady of Spain. I know that's probably very, very bummed out. Da, 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 da. Why you have your best ideas in the shower. I have a lot of great ideas in the
Well, then why
shower.
don't we just end with that?
I don't fulfill them, but I have a lot of great ideas in
So
the
do
shower.
I.
Do you have a great ideas in the shower?
I do. You know what? I talk to God a lot. I'll be thinking, God, why did you put that stupid person in my path at the Lowe's the other day?
Right.
And he always says, Jen, those are sandpaper people.
Sandpaper people?
Yeah,
Oh, they
turning
irritate
you
you?
into a diamond. Yes.
They
I'm
irritate
I'm
you.
teaching you and turning you into the
Oh.
diamond you're supposed to be.
So there's a pearl in your oyster.
I get.
I
Wow,
guess.
I don't know.
I
You
don't
should
know.
quite put it like
Was
that.
sexual in nature?
That's kind of gross.
Thank you very much to O'Hara Senior Care
I think
Services.
I'm a little too old for a pearl.
As he transitions quickly out of that,
Yeah.
O'Hara Senior Care Services. Call my friend Brenda Lee O'Hara if you've got an elderly loved one who needs help
That's how we
staying at
feel
home.
about that.
O'Hara Senior Care Services. I'm going to name him Pinchy. 401-345-1811. That's one of the Marx Brothers, by the way, Pinchy. 401-345-1811. And also, try out the great fall menu at Greg's. They'll never let you down. Greg's Restaurants and Pubs, Providence, East Providence, Warwick, and North Kingstown. Online at gregsusa.com. And our friends at Rhode Island OSDRI.com.
Operation Standout.
Yes.
They help save my life, and they can help you
Good
with
people.
whatever that is. By the way, before we say goodbye, since we're not doing Lady of
How do
State-
you reach our Operation Stand Down, by the way?
OSDRI.org.
All right.
Terrific people. Did you see that story about that chess project, the prodigal son of chess?
Yes.
Who had used anal beads to win?
Anal beads.
Since we were talking
right.
about the pearl, you might as well talk.
Yeah, I
get
saw that.
people's mind
I
off
saw
that.
that.
Talk
I
about the
saw that
anal beads.
story, and I'm like, anal beads.
Yeah, well, I guess now there's more details. They were vibrating in his bottom, and
Those
so
are talented anal beads.
that's how he was getting his info. If it went like zzz, then that meant you should move.
Oh
there.
my
And if
God
it
in
went-
heaven!
yeah.
On that note, we have to
If it
end.
went zzz, zzz,
Make sure you follow us. If you do follow us, we'll have you arrested. But follow us on 1540 WADK every Friday from 2 until 4. Best way to do it, though, get it nice and crystal clear. WADK.com. Once a week, we write commentary for our pal Nancy Thomas at Rhode It's fresh. It drops every Wednesday. And you can check it out at rinewstoday.com. And then make sure you check out our Facebook page for the podcast because Jen's
Yes.
always loading up pretty cool stuff. And that is Ron and Jen's Great Escape on Facebook. Until then, pray for my back. And
Stay away from anal beads.
Oh, yes, and stay away from those vibrating anal beads, unless, of course, you can benefit from them. Be nice to each other.